What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shades 2. It is, hold on. I gotta turn this damn volume down. What's up? What's up? Hold on. Hold on, y'all, for a second. Hold on for a second. Let me fix something. Okay, I got it fixed now. All right, so as I was saying, welcome to Shades Tube, but thank you guys for tuning in. Tonight it is January the 12th, 2024. It's 10:46 out here on the West Coast, guys. So welcome to my live to all you night owls, and thank you so much for coming in. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos, and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And thank you so much. Welcome to all my new subbies. And thank you to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest, y'all. Let's see how many subbies I got now, because my ass don't never know. Let me check real quick and see. And to see, I had it on a page, and then that's what you heard in the background. And I made a mistake and kept my live up, so you don't want to hear the feedback. So I had to turn it down. But let me go check and see how many subbies that I have right now. Where is it at? Y'all don't never be able to find this mess. Oh, it's on YouTube Studio. Oh no, I got 1,390 something. So that's pretty good. It's moving up, man. It's moving up. It is moving up. And it seemed like once you get to 1,000 subs, it seemed like it goes up quicker once you get to 1,000 subs. But so thanks to everybody who's subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys. All right. So anyway, tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about Kevin Hart. Now, I was on a live earlier today on Kiwi's live on her panel, and we were talking about airplanes, right? And Kiwi's hot topic. Y'all go check her out and subscribe to her place. We were talking about, they was talking about how nice planes were. I mean, they are. And me and Kiwi, we was talking. She said she was scared to get on one. I've been on a plane before, but I was like, I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. That's why I think sometimes Google be listening in, because that article came up as I was talking about being on a plane and how I really don't like them. And I sat by the window, I took pictures and everything, and I just still don't like being on planes and stuff. And it was just amazing how, a plane article with Kevin Hart came up. So I decided to tell you guys about it tonight, as well as talking about trolling on YouTube, because I was also on someone else live on the panel a couple hours later, and a troll came on there and was doing the most. So I just want to talk about that because it's kind of weird, and I really don't understand how people have so much time on their hands whereby they have to like basically stalk you to see, what lives you are on. I guess the notification came up on the person's phone or computer. And when they looked over there, they saw me on the panel. So then they did their little fake profile and came over there and, try to start up some mess. Y'all know that I put that person in his place, and that's on everything. And he think I don't know who he is, but I actually do. But anyway, we're going to talk about that after we cover the Kevin Hart's scare. All right. So let me go ahead and do the what you call a thing, the copyright disclaimer. All right, so the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is scrolling across that gray screen right there. It will be in my comment section, and it is in the description. I can't even talk right tonight. The description area of this video. Okay, so we are getting ready to do this topic time. No breaking news, just topic time. All right, and I'm not singing it because my voice is already messed up, from the cold and just because I'm getting tired. Shit. Oh my gosh. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into this, guys, real quick. Let me get a drink of water too. Okay. So what y'all doing for the weekend? I'm tomorrow. I'm going to look at another house tomorrow. Because y'all know we get ready to move, and on March the 1st we'll be out of here. So I got a few more properties, a few more houses I want to go check out and stuff. And I may put that other house up tonight because I didn't get a chance to do my little Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree haul, because I'm the Dollar Tree hoe. That's what he called me earlier today, the Dollar Tree hoe. So this Dollar Tree hoe is going to do her Dollar Tree haul, but I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll do it and it'll go up on Sunday probably. I'll do it tomorrow. But it's actually a 99-cent store. So now I'm the 99-cent only hoe, and it's gonna be a Dollar Tree shopping haul as well. So now this idiot can call me Dollar Tree hoe in the 99-cent store shopping haul hoe. All right. I tell you, some people online they are just so immature. Y'all to be so damn old. But anyway, let's get into this Kevin Hart thing. So it says Kevin Hart says he almost passed on in a terrifying plane incident. So let's just see how terrifying it was. All right. My head is itching. All right. Oh, my hand is itching, y'all. It's itching. Oh, let me go over here and look in the comment section. I forgot to look. Hey, Carl, thank you for tuning in and showing support, honey. I know you are probably going to sleep, but thank you so much for tuning in and leaving the live on. All right. I appreciate you. Carl is here. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I'm waiting on it to load up, so bear with me, guys. Hold on for a minute. Let me see if I can stop my voice from sounding like this. Y'all, this is the crazy stuff I do. Listen, me. Something is wrong, y'all. And now let's see. I think my voice it is sounding a little better now. So that did help it. Okay. All right. So here we go. This thing is taking forever to load up. Once you go over your data thing, T-Mobile slows your phone all the way down. And I don't know why they do this as much as the bill is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get rid of them soon. I'm really because I'm sick of them. Let me do it again. Let me go to it again. Damn. Okay, hold on. I may tell you guys a couple of breaking news things if I get if I have enough time. Let's see. Let's try this again. Damn thing taking all day going data open up. I don't know. Maybe I should use my internet in the home and study on my phone. It just takes all damn day to open up this file. Just bear with me, guys. This is like taking 10 minutes just to. I'm telling you, I'm so sick of T-Mobile, y'all. Y'all just don't know. And all of them got pending lawsuits and stuff. I got to fill out my Verizon one because Verizon has a class action lawsuit a lawsuit thing too. And so they said that we can get up to $100. So I want my $100. And I'm still waiting on T-Mobile's. This damn thing taking 20 minutes to load. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Just bear with me. This damn independent and this damn T-Mobile service. I don't know why they feel like they have to slow down data once you use up so much. And the thing is, my bill will be like $300 and some dollars every month. Now, granted, I have my daughters on my plan and I have an extra phone line, but still, that's a lot, $300 and some dollars, every month. And then they got the nerve to slow your data down, because you go over your data usage or whatever the case is, and you're paying all this damn money for these phones. See, these are the things you guys should be talking about on YouTube. We need to talk about these people when they be taking advantage. High rent, high car notes, high insurance policies and shit. Just all this weird shit. Paying for registrations, ridiculous prices for those little stickers every year, especially that one right there. That's just totally ridiculous. Mine is like basically $500 and some dollars. That don't even make no sense. Why are we paying that much for those little bitty stickers? And then you have to do it here every single year. So they're just basically ripping you off every damn year. So these are the topics that should be addressed on YouTube versus addressing foolishness all damn day and night. You know what I'm saying? The same shit, and investigating cases and shit that you're not going to solve. You know what I'm saying? There was only one YouTuber who actually help solve the case. And I actually told you guys about this case a couple months ago. Other than that, please, most of them are just doing it just to get views and subbies and friends. You know what I'm saying? This damn thing ain't loaded yet, man. Hold on, let me try it one more damn time. See, stuff like this make me cuss. But you can say little basic cussing words and still get that video monetized. It's when you start doing hardcore, hardcore cussing words. That's when it probably can't get monetized. I'm not monetized yet anyway. I got like 200 more hours to go. I don't know why this article is taking. Let me just see if I can type it into Google. The hell wrong with this phone? Let's see. I may have to restart it. Let's see. Kevin Hart. It don't even make no sense. And I'm also getting rid of this phone soon too, because they sent me a replacement, but I'm sending that shit back to them tomorrow or either Monday, because I don't want that damn phone. And I'm just gonna buy me a whole new phone because this phone is it's you look at it, you think it's a nice phone. It costs them enough, but it's crap. It's a piece of you know what. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. So anyway, I'm gonna do it on this one right here because the other one on Newsbreak just would not open up on my phone. I actually saved that article and it just did not open up. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Let's see. So I don't know which one I want to use though. Let's see. Let's see if this one right here have enough information. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to see. I knew some of these are very, very short. I don't want to do that one. Let's do this one right here and see how. Yeah, this one right here is a little bit more. Yeah, okay, we'll do this one. So anyway, this is according to nme.com. All right, but it's all over the news. All right, just in case you guys want to see the article. Okay. Anyway, he said, I just saw flames coming out of the front of the plane. And now I never even heard of this until, like I said earlier today. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but I guess it came up on my news break. Like I said, when I was on Kiwi's panel talking to the ladies and stuff and the men, I don't know, we got on the subject of airplanes, and me and Kiwi was like, we're scared to be on an airplane. She's never been on one. I've been on an airplane, and just talking about this, I guess I don't know. I say Google be listening in because this article came up, and I saw it on my phone. So here it is. So anyway, the comedian and actor shared the story while appearing on Friday's edition of the Graham Norton Show, where he was promoting his recently released Netflix action comedy, Lift. Okay. Speaking to Norton, Hart recalls his frightening experience on a flight during which the exterior of the plane caught fire. He said, I almost passed on. We were landing, and as we did, the front wheel broke, and I just saw flames coming out of the front of the plane. Damn, can you imagine you're on the plane, right? And the front wheel breaks, and then the plane catches on fire, and then y'all wonder why I be scared to be on a plane? Please. Okay, so Hart went on to say that despite the scary nature of the situation, he was able to stay calm as he had reached a point of contentment in his life. He said, it was one of those moments when I thought, this is it. And I realized that if it happens, I was cool with it where I was in life. I did not panic. Wow. Well, we also know that Hart had another near unaliving experience in 2019 after being involved in a serious car accident. The following year, he told fans he was lucky to be alive and that the incident had given him a whole new perspective on life. Back in August, the comedian found himself in need of a wheelchair after tearing his lower abdomen during a foot race with former NFL player Stephen Riley or Ridley. And see, I didn't even know that either. I didn't know he tore his lower abdomen, you know. Anyway, he said, I tore my lower abdomen. My abductors are torn, he revealed to his followers in an Instagram video. I don't know what that is, but I tore them. I tore those too. I can't walk. I tried to jump out there and do some young stuff, and I was told to sit my ass down. Actually, he should have been told, sit your old ass down, Kevin. Sit your old ass down. That's what they should have said. Anyway, he continued, calling himself the dumbest man alive. Now, the thing is, I wouldn't say he was that. The thing is, when you start growing older, like myself, we tend to think that we just because we can do it, we tend to think we can do some of the same things, and you can't. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff, but certain things, if you do it, you can get hurt quicker, or you can pull a muscle, or in my case, get a Charlie horse and be like, "Damn, what the hell was that?" You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I remember the first time that I felt that, um, because I was like, oh shit, I don't feel nothing of getting older. And one day, I don't know what I was doing. I was actually in my bed doing some like sit-ups, like okay, but I was doing them. I forgot what you call those things I do. Anyway, I had turned real quick, and more when I turned like that, man, all I felt is like a Charlie horse, man. That is one of the most painful things that you could ever experience. But since I knew how to like, because I had read about them and know how to like rub the Charlie horse out or whatever the case is, that's what I did. So that's why I started doing more stretches and massages, because now I don't get them at all. But that's when you know that you're starting to get older, or the aging process is happening. You know what I'm saying? When you start feeling more Charlie horses and stuff, just from doing simple things like twisting all the way around, thinking you're still 20 or 30 or something like that, when you know you're not. So I don't think he's the dumbest man alive. He just basically didn't realize certain things he just shouldn't be doing. Just because you can do certain things when you start getting older, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to do it. It's like I can still mountain climb, right? But with hypertension, I don't need to be doing no mountain climbing, especially not now because I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you have to look at. You can't be doing stuff just because you can do it. You know what I'm saying? When you start turning 45 and 50 and 55, you basically need to start slowing down a little bit on certain things that you do. Point blank. That's why you see a lot of times people be doing certain things and they be okay. Then next thing you know, they're in the hospital, suffering from a heart attack or something like that. So you have to watch these things. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he said, what are we competing for at this age? What am I doing? When did I even race? This is the stupidest shit I ever did. And see, that's exactly what I just said. When just because you are fit, you look younger, you're in shape, you got to realize that, the cells are getting older, your organs, your bones, your muscles, everything. You just can't do the same things. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of things, but you just can't do everything, you know? Anyway, Hart's new film Lift, which also stars Gugu Raw, Sam Worthington, and Ursula Corbeil, sees the comic play a thief tasked with executing a heist on a 777 passenger flight from London to Zurich. How you say that? Zurich, Zurich, or something like that. Okay, well, anyway, that's what that's about. Okay, he said, "It's my first leading man role where I am serious. It's a proper thriller, and for the first time, I'm not responsible for the jokes." So anyway, that interview aired on the Graham Norton show. All right, and I don't know what day it aired because this article is dated back. Well, it may be tonight because it's dated today. So I guess that came on tonight. So I guess you guys can watch that in its replay. But anyway, I did not know that he was involved in that airplane situation. And it just proves to me again, I mean, I know that cars are more dangerous because more people drive cars and we drive cars all the time. But I guarantee you, if you could put airplanes in the air like you do with cars, they would have just as many accidents. The only reason why it's less is because clearly we're not in airplanes like we are driving. The more you are using and doing something, the more chances that you can get hurt doing it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, um, you know, I don't like being in things that if something happened, I just really don't have no type of choice, or I can't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? But in a car, I know you can get in an accident, and sometimes other people cause it, but I still feel like you have a little bit more control in a car. You know what I'm saying? Versus being like in an airplane. I feel like I have more control on a boat in the middle of the damn sea because at least you may have a life jacket. And me being so paranoid, I know I would have one packed in my suitcase, okay, for me and my kids. So I just feel like you have more control even out there, even though for me it's still a grim situation. So that's why I don't like, boats either, unless I'm like on a short boat ride, but not no stuff where I'm sleeping overnight because I honestly think I can do it. Just like on a plane. If I when I do go to London, that 12-hour flight, I mean, for real, I'll probably stay up the whole entire time because it's like if I go to sleep, I don't know, I just can't go to sleep when I'm in things that I don't really care for, you know, because I have to stay awake. I don't know why I feel like when I stay awake, I can stop something from happening. I don't know why I feel like that. Just like when I sit by the window, it's so crazy. I sat by the window on the plane because I was like, I need to see the wings and stuff. It's just so weird, y'all, just to see it, to make sure. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was just amazing how this article came up, and it really, just really, again, preventing me from basically wanting to be on a plane, just listening to his story and stuff. And he actually, it must have been really bad because Kevin Hart said he thought he was going to pass on, and he was actually preparing himself for that. Now imagine if you're on a plane ride, right, and you know it's about to crash. That's exactly why I just can't do it all the time. I can do it every now and then in a plane, but not like all the time. You know what I'm saying? I just can't because if it does crash or whatever the case is, you don't have nothing, no chance. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. My daughter was on a plane, her and her husband for the Christmas holidays, and they were going somewhere, right? And it had very, 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 very bad turbulence. She thought the plane was going to come down, and everybody on the plane did. People were screaming and everything. She said it was a horrible, one of the most horrible flights she ever been on. You know what I'm saying? They even decided not to get back on the plane once it did emergency landing, and they actually rented a car, and drove the rest of the way. You know what I'm saying? Just like I would have done. So I really just don't care for planes like that because if something happened up there, what can you do? It's like when they did the supposed when they did that little thing for 9/11 where they got on the plane and made the plane go down and stuff. See, if I would have been on that plane, I felt like I couldn't. How you doing, Precious? Thank you so much for tuning in, and good morning to you. If I would have been on that plane, I feel like I don't know if I could have just sat there, y'all. Okay, I don't know if I could have just sat there, knowing that these people are on the plane, hijacking it, and they're gonna make us crash. I think I would have been whispering to people, asking them, "Do you want to try to take these people out?" Because I mean, what other choice do you have? You know what I'm saying? Why, why, not why do people get so scared that they freeze up and they know that if they don't do anything, 9 times out of 10 they're still going to get murked. So why not just fight? And I have always been like that. Even when the dude broke in my house in Atlanta in my apartment, I'll never move in the hood again. But it's not really the hood; it was Decatur. But when he broke into my place, if I had that scary thing going on, like some people, no telling what that dude would have did. But me, being the person that I am, shit, when I heard him, I got up and I could not get. At that time, I didn't have a GUN. Okay. Um, but what I did do is I went in the kitchen and grabbed a KNIFE, and that's exactly what I used. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't be into, like some people grab weapons and they just threaten. I don't do that. I actually use them. You know what I'm saying? So I never had, not since I've been grown, not since I had to fight my first boyfriend so many times, like over 13, 14 times, or maybe even more. Ever since those incidents, it made me a stronger person, and I just stopped being scared of people. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like if I was on that plane and somebody trying to hijack it, hell, I'd be asking people, "Do you want to let's do something?" I'd be saying like, "Let's do something," you know, because why are you gonna sit there and let the person or the people, especially if it's like two or three, why are you gonna sit there and let them just take the whole damn plane down and nobody has a chance? At least if you try to interfere with you may be able to, stop stuff from happening. You may get murked or hurt, but you may save other people's lives. Just like I was trying to do that night when I saw that girl walking down the street, right? And I thought the dude was trying to kidnap her. And I pulled up to her, asked her if she was okay. And then that weirdo ran up to my car like he was about to do something. And that's what I did. What I did, I bet you won't run up to another car again. I bet you he won't. He won't. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be playing around. And so I don't. It's hard for me to sit there and watch people do stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe if you don't fight, that you're gonna get taken out. Yeah, you agree with me, Precious? I think if you don't fight back, you are going to get taken out. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I teach my girls, if anybody, my son too, if anybody come up to you and try to do something to you, use whatever you got in your purse as a defense. They took defense classes anyway and stuff. And I also tell them what they need to you take with them, because I don't play that stuff. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. It was rough up there, and I know people would do things to you. Granted, in Cleveland, nobody really never messed with me, but you still got to be prepared. You can't be scared. And that's just the way I think. You know what I'm saying? And for me, being on a plane, you know, and say it's about to crash, you really can't do any damn thing. You can't do anything. Just like if somebody on the plane is trying to hijack it, if you don't have anybody else to help you, shit, you can't run, you can't do anything. All you can do is sit there if you're scared. And so for me, I just don't like that. The odds of that. I like to be in things that I can actually control somewhat. And I know you can't control a car completely, but I just still feel like you have a better chance in a car versus on a plane. And I don't care what they say. You know what I'm saying? Because the only reason why planes don't have as many accidents as cars is because we use cars all the time. That's common sense. We're always driving. So if you're always driving, there's numerous cars on the road. 9 times out of 10, people are gonna have accidents. Okay, in a plane, you don't see 50,000 planes in the air. People are not just constantly on the plane all day and night. You know what I'm saying? So of course, it's gonna be a lesser amount of accidents, but they be very serious when they do happen. And a lot of times, everybody pass on. So I don't want to take that chance. I don't like them anyway. I don't like being that high up in the air. Yeah, you can't feel anything when you're up in the air, except a little bit of turbulence. It is a smooth, somewhat ride, but I still know that I'm way up in that air like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think too. What if you're up there and you're having chest pains? Like a heart attack or something like that. They do have the what's the name on the plane, but still you got to wait till the damn plane land. I have heard about people having heart attacks on a plane, right? And they end up. I know one person end up passing on because by the time they get to the ground, be able to land. Shit, please, you just don't have no chance. It's much like these people who live out in the mountains out here in Cali, right? And I'm like, it's beautiful, but there's no way I'm living all the way out there because if my chest start hurting or something, yeah, I can have the AED, right? I can have that there. However, what if it does not work? You know what I'm saying? and then you got to have a helicopter come all the way out there to pick you up. Shit, you playing with time if you're having chest pains or anything like that. And for me, I just don't want to take those chances. You know what I'm saying? You be seeing like old people living out there in the mountains, and you know good and well they got 1 foot. Let me stop. Anybody can pass on. So they're just older. You know what I'm saying? And for me, they're just too old to be still living out there because as you're like 80 and stuff, you know, you're more prone to having, you know, illnesses, you know, sicknesses and episodes. So why are you that far out? You need to be closer to people. And then I'm thinking about people you having coming out there doing yard work and stuff. You can't trust some of these people. They may be trying to come back and break in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's very beautiful out there. It's very quiet. Um, I can live out there in the daytime for a short time, but it couldn't be somewhere I can live permanent. And then at nighttime, it'd be very, very. Oh, you okay? Okay. And see, that's good living not far from the hospital, just in case. It's very dark out there too, y'all. I mean, it'd be so dark you can't see anything. I don't understand why they be living out there. And then they right between the mountains. If there is an earthquake out here, I don't care what nobody say. You may be a little safer, but you're gonna get trapped. If you get trapped in that area, how are you going to get out of there? So these are the things that I be thinking about. I'm not gonna be around all this stuff, and you don't have no type of, you just don't have no control or anything, you know. That's exactly why I'm leaving Cali before I get old as ever, because I feel like if I'm 70 years old or even 65, right, and you know, I just think I would be paranoid living out here, worrying about earthquakes every single day. And what if I get slower or something like that and I can't get out, you know, or if I'm out here by myself or something, you know, like say if I never get married again and then I'll be on my own trying to get out of all that situation of an earthquake. At least when you live on the East Coast, the Southeast Coast, and all those areas, yeah, they have tornadoes, but you do get a warning. And also, like on the East Coast, they do have basements and things like that, which offers you a little bit more protection. Out here, they have a little warning, but it's not like a tornado warning. Okay, and you don't have enough time. In my opinion, you don't have enough time to get out. I mean, you can plan all day. It's just earthquakes come so quick. Honestly, if they have a major one, I just don't see a lot of people surviving. Honestly, because it comes so quick. And if you guys ever felt one, that's shaking, and just imagine an 8 or 9, you can hang it up. You live in Southern California too, yeah, you can hang it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt a couple earthquakes, not out here. When I lived in Cleveland, they had an earthquake. When I lived in Keller, Texas, they had a couple. And then when I got out here, they had a small one, but I felt that, you know. And then since then, they have had some earthquakes, but I don't think I may have felt one other one, but I didn't even know that was an earthquake. I thought it was something else. But it's not a good feeling. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. You know, you having, you know, the ground moving underneath you, you know, your house shaking, your apartment. But like where I live at, this apartment has it's earthquake ready. It's a new apartment anyway. So it rocks, but still that's a scary experience. Okay. And then you got to worry about things breaking, falling on you. They say hide up underneath of a table, but I'm like, what? So you're gonna hide up beneath your table and your damn walls, your ceiling, and everything else is crashing down. No, I'm running. I'm running out of the house. Okay, I'm gonna take my chance, and I'm running out of the house point blank because I can't see staying in the house hiding underneath a damn desk or a table. What if the daggone ceiling crashes down? If you're out in the middle of the parking lot or a road, yeah, if trees are there, you have to watch out for that. But if there's no trees around, you may have to watch for the building, but you get away from the building as far as you can. I just feel like if you just get down on all fours and cover your head, you got a better chance. I don't know for sure if you do, but I would really just take my chances and do that because hiding up underneath of a table, what if your whole entire house crumbles? So I really don't think they really be knowing. I think they just be guessing and they just tell you this stuff. And then if it happens, they go with the flow. Yeah, they did. And I'm glad I wasn't out here because I probably would have left and never came back. They had a big earthquake out here back then. I wasn't here, but I think it was in '97. I think, I don't know for sure. It was in the '90s though, and I forgot what it was, but yeah, it was a big one. Well, I hope they never have one out here, even when I leave. The only way I'll stay out here if I get meet somebody out here and get married. But even then, I am going to try to encourage him to leave still, because again, I don't want to be out here when I start getting old for real. And my kids think I'm old now, but I'm not. But you know, when I get old for real, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of here, because again, I don't like being in situations where I don't have no type of control, like earthquakes and things like that. They don't give you no real warning. It comes on, but it's not long. It's not quick enough and things like that. Shit, the earthquake, the warning will come on, and you can feel you'll be feeling shaking right then and there. And then some people don't even get it. So I don't know why they can't detect stuff like that, but yet they can detect. No, they can't detect an earthquake before it happens, like 5 or 10 minutes before it happens. I actually think you need at least 15 minutes. But they can detect everything else. I don't understand why they can't figure it out. You know, but I can imagine, like I said, what Kevin Hart was experiencing on that daggone plane. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like he don't have no way out. He didn't know what to do. Um, I'm so glad that they were still on the runway. I guess that's what you call that, the landing strip or whatever. Because if it would have been like going up into the air, that would have probably been like a disaster and stuff. But he was really terrified because he said he thought he was about to, pass on. Yeah, I live in Cali, in Southern California. But yeah, that's a tripped out story. So I'm glad he is okay though. And then he had that next experience with, what, in 2019, that car accident and stuff. But I'm glad he made it through that as well. But that's why we can't take life for granted, like I always say, because you never know when yours is up. You know what I'm saying? You can be right at home and something can happen. People think, are you leaving after this year? People think if you stay in the house all the time, nothing can happen. A lot of accidents happens in the house. Okay. I remember I was in my apartment, and what I was doing was stupid anyway. Again, I was thinking I was 20 something or 30. My ass is up on the stool, right? And I got good balance and everything. I'm limber and everything, just in shape. But what I was doing is that I had on my flare pants like a psycho. Okay. Up on a damn stool, trying to put some decorations from the ceiling. And just that before I fell, something came to me and said, you need to get down and take these pants off and just get up there like that. I was like, oh no, I'm not getting down. I've been up here for the longest and nothing happened. As soon as I said that is when I fell. And when I fell, my foot got trapped inside of my dresser in my closet, and then I ended up fracturing or spraining my foot. And it took almost a whole like 6, 7 months to heal up and stuff. But yeah, so we can't be doing stupid stuff like that. It doesn't even really matter about the age, because I could have been 20. If I'm up there with long, long pants on, flare pants on, acting like I can't trip or I'm a superhero, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could fall, you know? So that was a trip. So like I just said, a lot of accidents do happen in the home, and some people do pass on from them. You know what I'm saying? So you in San Diego? Okay, what part of San Diego? Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't work long hours, but you do have to work some long hours if you're not making enough money, or if you don't have any help, because California is very, very expensive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, housing, rentals, buying a house. The house that I'm going to put up for you guys tonight, that house is $1 million. Okay, it was 700 some thousand. It went up to $1 million. And even the rent the house is $5,800. Okay, my daughter made a mistake. She thought the house was cheaper. I believe she's lying. I believe she just wanted to see the house and everything, and she knew I was gonna go look at it if I knew the actual price and stuff. But I'm gonna put that house up so you guys can see it. And if that house was in Texas, I believe that house would probably be just probably around 500,000. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Okay, what is the name of your community? So you leaving next year, huh? In 2025. Okay. So where you going when you leave? Because when I leave here, I may go back to Atlanta, but I never stayed in Atlanta. I always stay like in the suburban areas, except for when I moved to Decatur. But I won't go back to the suburbs where I used to stay because some of those don't look the same. Where's Carlsbad at? I don't know what part of Georgia I may move to if I go back to Georgia. I don't know for sure, but I definitely won't be going back to Cleveland. Because for one thing, I'm thinking about going to maybe the East Coast, but it won't be Cleveland. We was actually my daughter wants to move to Connecticut, so I was like, I can go up there to Connecticut, for a year and make sure she good. She really wanted to move to New York, but she won't be able to do that because in order to move to New York, of course, she would want to live in a very nice area, have a nice place, and it's just going to be too much unless she's doing like her acting job and she can afford it on her own. Other than that, she needs to probably move somewhere like Connecticut. It's still expensive in Connecticut, but not as expensive as New York City itself. So I may go there for a year with her, even though I don't really want to be in that damn snow again. But I'll see. But eventually I'll go somewhere like Texas, not Florida or nowhere like that. Not Texas, I mean Atlanta, but not no Florida or nowhere like that. I'll go back to my second home, which is ATL. Oh, okay. I'm about to check that out. Where's Carlsbad at? Oh, okay. By Legoland. Okay. Yeah, I've been to a lot of parts of Texas because I stayed in Texas for about 5 years, but I stayed in Keller. You know where Keller, Texas is? Very nice out there by South Lake. And I used to hang out in South Lake, Colleyville. I used to go out to Grapevine all the time. Let's see, Colleyville. And Colleyville is where I went to look at this mansion type house when we first moved out there. And that's where we saw the ghost at. Okay, and I took a picture of the ghost. But I didn't know I was taking a picture of the ghost at the time because I didn't see him. You couldn't see them with your naked eyes. You can only see it on camera. And so that's where the ghost was at, inside of the little mansion that we looked at. Let me show y'all that picture again. Yeah, acting job. She's aspiring actress. Let me see. Let me show y'all that picture real quick. Is it on this phone? Let me see. I think I do have it on here. But yeah, so they have a lot of haunted houses out in Colleyville, in Texas, period. Because like even where I used to live at in Keller, we had a little experience, a couple experiences out there as well. And my kids definitely had one. I thought they were lying at the time, but later on I realized they wasn't lying. And then I had an experience in the house that I lived in Texas, in Cali, Texas. Yeah. So in that damn thing, I told y'all the story before, but that daggone thing followed me from Texas all the way to here. Okay. Hmm. And then I had to get rid of it, and I just got rid of it. Like I think it's been like let's see, this is 24. I think it's been about, it had to be about 6 years now that it's been gone. But that thing followed us from Texas. I think we saw it, and I saw it in Texas, in my house. I saw it in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. So from 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, it stayed with us for 6 years, following us and stuff. So, yep. So a lot of things out there, a lot of homes out there in Texas are basically haunted. Now I'm gonna show y'all this picture again when I get to it. And I actually saw, like I said, when I took the picture of the house, you didn't see anything in it when I was there. I didn't see anything in it, but when I developed the picture myself, that's when I saw that little image, that ghost or whatever, in the middle of the doorway in the glass. But the thing that I saw in my house, I actually saw that with my naked eyes. Couldn't get a picture because I didn't think about getting my camera. I actually threw something at it and told her to get the hell out of my house, and it just um like it flew, but not like a bird or nothing. Not a weird shit like that. It just glided, through my room, and it went through the dresser glass, and then it went out the window, just through the glass. Okay. And the thing that I saw, I'm finna scare y'all asses, okay? The thing that I saw, I don't like talking about it because I ain't trying to make it come back, but but it's not gonna come back because I'm gonna get it out of here again. But anyway, that's one thing that I'm blessed with, okay? But I don't do that for other people, okay? But because I don't want nothing following me home and shit like that. So, but anyway, the thing that I'm talking about, it had on like a black cape coat, and it had on like a black top hat, and it was like a shadow, and it was like in my doorway, just standing there, just looking, I guess. And I was asleep, and I woke up in the bed because you know how you can feel something like around you. I felt something around me. So when I woke up, I looked up and I saw it. This boy sending me these some weird ass people on TikTok asking me these stupid ass questions. Anyway, when I woke up, I saw it, but I didn't have my glasses on, so I put my glasses on, right? And I can see without my glasses, y'all. I just be putting them on anyway, just to make sure what I saw. So I'm up here telling my daughter, get Rosie out of here. Rosie was our pet hamster. I don't like hamsters and stuff, but they like them, you know. And I don't know why I said that stupid shit because Rosie is not that big. And you know how you be just trying to tell yourself stuff and it don't even be true. So anyway, when I put my glasses on and realized what I saw, I picked up something off my dresser and threw it at it and told that thing to get the hell out of my damn house before I fuck it up. That's exactly what I said. And that thing flew. It flew so quick. I'm not joking. It was gone. Okay. That's how quick it was gone and stuff. And so I thought it was just gone and stuff. I don't think I saw it again in the house right there, but I think my kids did. Um, and then again, I might have saw it. I think I did see it again when I was in my media room. You know, like I was in the media room and I saw something on, like with my peripheral view. You know, like you can see it swoop past you. Actually, that was in the house here when I saw it. So in Keller, I just saw that thing one time. When I moved out here, but no, when we was outside walking one night, not one night, yeah, actually it was one night. We was walking, and I believe it was walking around us, behind us, because every time we walked, we kept on hearing something. Okay, and then when we stopped, you didn't hear anything, but we didn't see anybody or anything like that. Okay, so that was actually out here. Okay, so like in my place, in my house out here, let me think. Okay, so in the house out here, like I was sitting at, okay, look, I saw it a couple times because one time I had got up at nighttime, and I always have a habit of checking around my house, you know, at night. So I got up and looked over my banister because my house that I lived in out here was pretty big. It was really, really nice. I looked over the banister and I saw a shadowy creature like sitting on my damn couch. Okay. Now, I can't remember what I said that night. I don't know what I did because by that time I had stopped like being scared of it. Okay. I don't know why. I just wasn't. Then one day I was sitting at my computer in the media room. I was talking to this dude on Skype. Out of my peripheral view, I saw something run past me and went into my daughter's bedroom. I went in there and looked and didn't see anything. I knew it was that thing then. Okay. So when we moved out of that house, I didn't see him again. I didn't see it again, but my kids kept on seeing it. Okay. So then when we moved again, it followed us again. Then we moved again. We moved here. Okay. When we got here is when I saw it. Okay. And then my daughter was going through an episode where she was kind of like sad and stuff, depressed. And I was helping her with that. And I was like, it's some kind of dark energy in here, I believe, that's making you, that's feeding your psyche and stuff like that. And so I was telling one of my African friends and stuff, and he was telling me, he said he was going to go ask his preacher what to do. And so he had told me what to do. But what I did is that um, I did everything he was telling me to do, you know, and everything. But I put stuff in my own word. I didn't put it in my own words, but I said it the way I wanted to. And I just used the stuff you're supposed to say. And I ended up doing like this little prayer type thing in my place back in 2017 or either 18. I can't remember. Um, and that right there, I got rid of it. And ever since that day, I haven't seen that. And like sometimes my shells will move in my bathroom. It was just moving not too long ago. But I don't know if it was like the air making it move. You know, like sometimes you get like air things coming through the vents. That could have made it move. But sometimes nothing is coming through. And those shells just move by themselves. So every time, whenever that happens, I know y'all think I'm crazy. I'll go and do a prayer throughout my whole place to get rid of whatever. Because I honestly believe that sometimes something else moves those shells. And let me tell y'all something. When I do that prayer, they don't move for a long time. Then they'll start moving again, either a month later or a couple of weeks later. And I do that prayer again, point blank. And then, like somebody else had told me, one of my friends had told me that their child was waking up, telling them, telling her that he was seeing some kind of scary rabbit was coming to him in his dreams, telling him that it was going to get him. So when she told me that, I told her I was going to do that little prayer for him, so that rabbit can stop visiting him and stuff like that. And I did it, and it stopped. The same thing with my mom. She had told me, because her mom passed on, right? And you know how these Southern people are. They be saying all this weird stuff, believing all these weird things. And I was telling her, because she told me that her mom came to her in her house. And I was telling her, I don't know what that thing was, Precious. Hey, Hank and TV. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all check out Hank and TV, y'all, okay? And show him some support. All right. Um, anyway, she was telling me that her mom was coming to visit her and her brother as well. And she got mad because I told her dead people don't come back. You know what I'm saying? It's not your mom. It's not your brother either. It's probably Satan or something like that that's just looking like your mom or your brother trying to trick you. And she was like, well, why, how does he know stuff about her? I said, because he does. Because he's all around. You know, he be places, his demons and things like that. So they know stuff. Okay. And then, you know, of course, she had to use, say in the Bible, is somebody, I think a dead person visits somebody. But I say, yeah, but you can tell when something is of God and when it's not. You know what I'm saying? Just ask them questions. You don't even have to ask anything. Just say a couple things to it. If it flee or if it's scared or whatever case is, you know it's not of God. Or if it's telling you to do weird things. You know what I'm saying? If something is telling you to do good things at first, right? And then it always ends up being something bad in the long run, you know, good and damn well it's not from God. Okay. And so anyway, she just don't believe what I say. So I just did it in secrecy. I just did a prayer for her. And guess what? She don't see anything in her house anymore. I just did it from here. You know what I'm saying? So I do it all the time just so we won't see that creature anymore, which I call shadow man. And I do it when I see these shells move. Even if I don't see the shells move, every so often I do those prayers. It's like when we move, I'm gonna go through the whole entire home and I'm gonna do those prayers through the whole entire place and anywhere else that I live at. Because contrary to what people think, ghosts are real. Okay, they really are. I actually have an actual picture of one. And then I did see that thing with my own eyes. Not one time, not two times, but numerous times. But I wasn't scared of it. And then I looked it up, and a lot of people have seen that creature, but some people, it looked different. But for me, it just had on a cape coat, it just had a top hat on, and it was just all black, like a shadow. That's exactly what it looked like. And the most craziest thing is that, because I write, you know, I've been writing since I was 11 years old. I wrote a poem when I was I don't know if I wrote that poem when I was 11 or if I wrote that later on in life. Well, it was yeah, I was younger because it was in '92 when I wrote the poem, and it's called, the name of the poem was called, it is called "The Shadow Man Is Coming." And then years later, that's exactly what I saw. And the thing about it, I think we were seeing it. I didn't see it when we lived in Atlanta, but my kids saw it. And when they came downstairs in our house to tell me in our their dad, my husband, that they saw something, we didn't believe them. Because I remember my daughter running down the stairs saying she saw something in her room in her mirror and it looked right at her. It waved. And I said, "What did it look like?" She said it had long, like dreads. Okay, it was like a black person, but it had long dreads and stuff. And he turned around and waved. He was in a mirror, and I thought they was his line, So they were seeing stuff back then. I wasn't. I didn't see anything until the night when I was sleeping. I woke up because I felt like something was like around me or looking at me, and that's when I saw it. And ever since that day is when I started seeing stuff. And that's when I started believing them when they was telling me, certain things. Like one time they ran home telling me they was somewhere they didn't supposed to be, right? And hey, McRee, y'all make sure y'all check out McRee and go show him some support. And you know what to do. Go to his, and show him some support. All right, he's a gamer. And thank you for coming in. So like one time out, because we was living in Keller, a very nice area. Our neighborhood was nice too, but like it was I don't know how you describe this. It was like a pond over there, like in the woods. So anyway, my kids was over there with their friends. So they said they heard a little girl crying in the house that was out there. So they went to investigate like kids do. When they went to the house, they saw the little girl standing there, and my daughter asked her, "Why are you crying?" She said she lost her ball. And my daughter was like, "Why are you out here in the middle in the damn in this house, this old raggedy house, looking for a ball? Where's your mom at?" The little girl started talking all crazy and shit. She told my daughter she didn't like my daughter because my daughter had started asking her questions. And my daughter asked her, did she believe in God? The little girl said no. She asked her, what holidays do she like? The little girl said Halloween. And my daughter said, that one of the other girls took a little brick, not a brick, a little pebble, and threw it at the girl, and the pebble went right through her. And that's what my daughter said. You are not a person, you are a ghost. Okay. And by that time, the little girl told my daughter she did not like her, and that she was gonna come to our house and get her. And I think my daughter and them said they ran by that time and stuff. And when they was running from the little girl, I think the little girl told them, I forgot exactly what they said, but anyway, when they was running from the girl, they saw some type of animal that was on it by a tree or something. Anyway, you know how kids are. One of the friends tried to take a picture of the animal, and the animal swiped the camera out of her hand and it cracked. I don't know if they picked the camera up or what, but I just knew they ran. And my kids ran home. My two daughters ran home, right? They had told me about it, but I did not believe that shit back then. I did hear all the car alarms going off and stuff because they was running and hiding underneath the cars and stuff because that animal was chasing them, right? And then I asked them what did the animal look like, and they was describing it, and I was like, "Ain't no damn animal that looks like that now. That sounds like some shit that was out many many years ago." And the damn thing just disappeared. So we was thinking the little girl sent the damn animal after them. You know what I'm saying? Especially my daughter, because my daughter told her, "You're not a real girl. You're a ghost." Okay, period. And the girl got mad. She tried to start laughing all crazy and shit. But my daughter wasn't scared of her. The other kids was. And my other daughter was scared of her, but my other daughter wasn't. And the little girl started laughing all crazy and shit. Now, girl, mind you, when they first saw the little girl, she was crying, acting like she had lost her ball. And I don't know if she said she was lost or not, but she lost her ball and some bullshit. And then all of a sudden she stopped crying and started talking to them. So, like I said, when they ran home to tell me, I thought they were lying and shit. And then after I saw that little creature, that shadow creature thing, that's when I started, believing them when they told, when they would tell me they seen something. Like my other daughter, she used to not like being at home when we leave. She would tell us to come back early because she told me one time she went downstairs, she saw something that looked like a damn angel. But let me tell y'all another scary story though. I forgot when I was like 12 years old, I did have another experience. And I told you guys about this before. So you know I'm not lying because I say the same thing. I was asleep in the bed. I actually had a bunch of experiences. I forgot all about it. I was asleep in the bed, right? And once again, I felt like something was by me. Okay. So I woke up. Y'all, I am not lying. When I woke up, I saw something by my bed. I don't know what the heck it was, but like the fabric, I don't know if it was fabric or what, but all I saw is like, it was like a metallic color. You know what I'm saying? It was like a color that you'd never seen before. It was like metallic, right? And it was clearly by my bed, touching on me. Okay, on my, like, I don't know, rubbing on my legs or whatever the case is. I don't know what it was doing. But anyway, it wasn't like nothing scary. Okay. And when I woke up, the thing went, it did not go through the door. It went through the closet, right? But when it went through the closet, it opened up the closet. All I saw was like that same bright metallic looking light, like nothing but that out there, and it went that way. So even though it wasn't nothing like scary, I was still scared of it. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be scared to like sleep with the covers off of me. And I didn't, you know what? I just started back sleeping with covers off of me sometimes, um, because I was scared, because at that time I didn't have covers on me. And then like before that, something else happened too. One time I was asleep. I'm not joking. I had the covers off of me. Something slapped the shit out of me on my I don't know if it was on my butt or my thigh, and it woke me up. That's what I actually got scared from. And that's why I started putting covers on me for a long time. It wasn't the angel type thing that I saw. It was the other thing that slapped me in the middle of the night. And so when that did that, that's when I started sleeping with covers on me all the time. And then I did that for years until like being in this place right here. That's when now I don't have to have the covers on me like that and stuff. But yeah, though I forgot about those two episodes. And then in Keller, I did have another episode. One time I was asleep, right? Okay, I was asleep in the bed, and it wasn't sleep paralysis either. Okay, so I was asleep. Okay, and I think that I don't know because I thought I was pregnant then, and if I was pregnant, this wasn't in Keller. It had to be in Atlanta, and I can't remember exactly which one it was because I thought I was pregnant when I had this happen. I'm not sure, but anyway, I was asleep. All of a sudden, I did not wake up, but when I was awakened, I saw myself laying in the bed, right? But okay, let me explain this right. 'Cause I was asleep in the bed, right? When I woke up, but not really awoke because I was still laying in the bed, all I saw, it was like I was like gliding like that shadow man was doing out into like the air. Okay. And I was going, I had saw like that same bright metallic looking light. I saw that. And as I was going toward that, I wasn't walking, I wasn't flying, just gliding, floating, or whatever you want to call it. As I was going toward that metallic, really bright light, a voice said, "Go back." It was a man voice. Okay. And I was like, why? Because, I was like, that's pretty. I want to see what it is, basically. The person said, "Go back. If you don't go back, you're not going to wake up and you're not going to be able to finish taking care of your kids." So at that moment, I think I said why after that. And that's when that voice said that to me and told me to go back. And so at that moment, I turned back around, but not like we normally turn back around because I wasn't walking. Next thing I know, I woke up and was right back in the bed. So tell me what that was. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what that was. Because it wasn't sleep paralysis. I wasn't like, I sleep paralysis, you can't move. I can still move. But when I had that out of body experience, I could see myself laying in the bed like when you die. You know what I'm saying? You can see I can see myself laying in the bed like I was not alive. And the spirit form was what was floating outward toward that metallic, very, very bright light. It was not like the bright light that we see outside when it's like, it was brighter than that. It was weird. It was a weird bright light. It was like a metallic color. You know what I'm saying? And then that voice I heard was a male voice, but it was like a very, I can't describe it. It was just like a real, real deep, not deep like like that, but it was, just a male voice and things like that. And he told me to go back because if I keep on coming forward, of course, I'm not gonna be able to finish taking care of my kids, and I needed to go back and take care of them. And then I didn't turn back around, but I got turned back around. Okay, next thing I know, 2 seconds later, I woke right up. So that was a tripped out experience. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was like a out of body experience. It wasn't sleep paralysis or anything like that. I actually saw everything. I saw myself laying in the bed, so I saw everything. You know what I'm saying? And then even when I got back into my body, I actually felt that. So those are some weird things that I did experience, and I never told anybody about that until like years later, right? Um, I think I told David, but he believed me. Yeah, he believed me and stuff because he told me he experienced something like that. But everybody I tell that story to, most people believe that. The ghost thing, even though I got actual pictures that I got not on purpose because I was just taking a picture of the house. Some people, when I submitted it to like a ghost site, and people thought it was, made up, I guess. But no, it's an actual picture. Like when you transfer pictures, you won't be able to see it as clear as you will the original. But the original one, I think I did. I mean, I transferred it, but it was only transferred one time. And you know how people be trying to make up other excuses. Oh, it's the sky. It's not the sky. It's the actual person. I mean, you got to be a real clown to not realize it's an actual person. And when I'm going to find it right now, what did he say? Talk about that stuff he was talking about, how Hollywood people be doing all this weird stuff. Are you talking about that? I believe him. Shit. Anything is possible. I believe what he said. I mean, I don't believe every single thing, but I do believe him when he said that a certain person wanted him to party with him. And then, what's the other guy name? Harvey Weinstein propositioned him. You know what I'm saying? I believe all of that. Yeah, I believe all of that. Yeah. But I ain't gonna be like saying names and shit because I don't need these people hitting me up and stuff. But I believe it. I don't believe he's lying, because like even when I had my singing group in ATL, I saw little bitty things. Like when you go back there to that VIP area, they be doing the most back there. And when I say they do the most, they do the most. They be sexing it up. They be doing drugs. They be doing all types of stuff. Since I'm a strong ass lady and I have always been like this, and Nicole, the other person who was in my group, she didn't do drugs or anything either. But Kim, she was doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she also was having, in that VIP room and doing, fellatio on dudes and shit and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So they be doing so much. And like I said, I was in a little industry a little brief time with my singing group, and they be doing a lot of different stuff. I'm not gonna lie. So I do believe him. I didn't never see no two men doing anything or anything like that, but I did see other things. You know what I'm saying? And in that industry, you always like the manager that I had. When I think about him now, because I was young, I didn't realize it, and plus I didn't do drugs or anything. But I actually think he was doing drugs and doing other criminal activities because this dude was rich as shit. He had a Lambo. He had so much money. He used to give me $100 bills all the damn time, all the time, and he did not have one job. But I was so naive back then, I didn't realize anything. You know what I'm saying? I kind of thought stuff, but you want to be in show business and shit. you're younger, you're not really thinking about all that and stuff. But when I think about it now, there's no way this dude was having that much money, and driving all those luxury cars, and he just working a regular job. And then he giving me $100 bills all the damn time. He gave the other group members money too, but not like he did me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think he was doing some illegal shit. I think he was also probably selling drugs and shit. And this dude was big as shit. He had all the women. And he used to like young women too. So he had all the young girls, had 50,000 babies, but he used to take care of all them kids. He used to go over there and get them all money, pick them up and stuff. I'm not gonna say his name again. I said it once before. His little name he went by then, but I'm not gonna say it again because somebody may know him or something. Because I looked at my what's name on my YouTube page. Y'all know it's people be watching me from all over, all like even in foreign countries and stuff. I know people in Nigeria was watching me and stuff, and in London because I got friends over there. But I mean, in places I never even heard of, just all over, and that's pretty. That's great, especially since I'm just a small YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be saying everything on here for real, because you never know who may be listening, and they may have been around during that time and know who I'm talking about. So no, but yeah, I believe he was doing some illegal shit because there's no way this dude could have had that much money and just giving me money, them money, his women money, everything. Right. He was doing everything with his big ass and had so many women. I mean, they weren't ugly either. I mean, ghetto, some of them was ghetto and stuff, but they wasn't ugly. Nice looking chicks and stuff. And they had babies and shit by this dude because he had money. You know how they do. Want that money and shit. But yeah, he used to fund our group though. I was the manager too, but I was just assistant manager, and I was in the group. It was my group. That was the only reason why I was assistant manager, because he of course he knew more about the music industry than I did. I knew some things, but not as much as he knew and stuff. But yeah, they used to do some weird shit, be doing them drugs and shit, sexing it up with all these different people and stuff. Cause like even like because I was kind of shy, but I still had a singing group, because I wanted to be a singer and stuff. Um, so he used to tell me to dress more sexier because my ass always had a habit of looking like I'm about to go teach school or go to the library or go on a business meeting. Okay, let's keep it real. And he was like, nah, you got to dress a little sexier and take them damn glasses off and let your hair down. Okay, that's what he used to tell me. So you have to do what they tell you to do too, especially when you're new. And so I had to do that. So I had started. I would not like show my body like he was telling me to do, but what I did do, I used to wear, like those little form fitting dresses and stuff, those knit dresses and stuff. That's super super cute. And then I took off my glasses like he told me to, and I let my hair down and wore it down and stuff like that. And we could never tell our true ages either. We always had to say we were younger, and so that's why I still don't tell people my age till this day. And so he put our age all the way back and everything. He really did. So there's a lot of stuff they do in that industry. I'm not gonna lie. And if you're in a singing group or whatever, you be getting so much shit. You don't have to stand in no lines. People be treating you like you a damn queen or something. I mean, as soon as they know you like in a group, it's like everybody change up. I actually had fun. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I actually had fun. I met a lot of rappers and stuff. Almost met Usher, but I left the club that day because at that time he used to hang out with what's that Jermaine Dupri all the time and stuff. And Jermaine Dupri used to come to that club a lot with the 69 Boys and people like that. Then one time it was a local rapper named what's that boy name? I can't remember his name. Kid Money. Um, and I had to actually do an interview for my manager because he wanted to do some kind of spread or something for him. Got in his damn BMW. Dude was smoking so much damn weed. He was like, "Do you mind?" I was like, "I don't care. I don't smoke or anything, but I don't care." And I did that interview in his damn weed infested ass car. Okay, but I tell you one damn thing. I bet you I wasn't trying to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Kid Money used to look nice looking back then, and he's still out here, I guess, rapping and shit. Like they do. When they get older or whatever the case is, they still do it and stuff. Let me see how old he is real quick. Kid Money. Let me see if I can still pull him up. And then at that time, let me see. Let me see how old this dude is now. Yeah, he's still on here. Um, I don't know how old he is. Let me see. If you type it into Google, you'll see him. Kid Money. Let me see age. See how old he is now. I don't know how old this dude is. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yes, I do. No, this couldn't be right. This is somebody else. That's not him right there. Let's see. He got to be at least 50. Let me see if they'll say it right here. I don't know how old this dude is, but he got to be at least 50 or 49 or something like that. Y'all remember that song, Scrub the Ground? Scrub the Ground. He made that stuff. Um, let's see. But if you go to Google, you'll see it. If you type it in, and probably on YouTube too. So I did an interview with his ass. He was effed up, y'all. He really was. I don't know what he's doing now. He's still doing his music, I guess. Cause I'm looking at him right now. So I don't know what he's doing right now. Shit, I hope he saved some of that money he was making back then. You can still buy his music and everything. But I met a lot of those rappers back then in the ATL and stuff. But I ain't never do anything with none of them. I went on a date with one of them. We went to see that Jada Pickett movie that she was in with Eddie Murphy, right? And when we went, all the girls was asking for his not his ID. They was asking for his autograph and stuff. He took me out to eat, y'all. I told y'all the story before. He asked me where I wanted to eat, and I was so damn immature back then. I was like, I want to go to Wendy's. He laughed. He made so many jokes, but I went to Wendy's. I used to love Wendy's. I had me that burger that I always liked, the fries. At that time, Wendy's was good, okay? You're talking about back in 1997, all right? Wendy's was good, all right? And I had me a chocolate frosty, and I had a good damn time. We went to the movies. He was a perfect gentleman. I went over his house to meet his kid, his mom, everything. He was a perfect gentleman. He did not try to kiss me. He did not try to have no, you know what. We just went to the movies and stuff. But I didn't go out with him again after that because I don't date rappers, okay, and stuff. But I had a good time though. All the women was running up to him and stuff, asking for his little autograph, and I didn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I had fun. You said you met who? Eddie Murphy? Oh, I met Will Smith, but I didn't meet him out here. I actually met him in Texas. I was invited to his movie premiere of 7 pounds. And I was scared to talk to him, but my daughter was like talking to him. He gave my daughter a hug. She sat up there by him. He shouted her out and stuff on the stage and stuff in person back in 19, no, that was back in 2013, because that's when we moved to Texas in November on my daughter's birthday, November the 17th or the 18th, 2013. Will Smith looked good as hell. Okay. When I saw him, y'all, because he was standing right next to me, I couldn't even say anything, honestly. I did not even shake his hand. I didn't say any damn thing. But my daughter, who claimed she didn't give a shit about him, who claimed he was old and she don't care, as soon as she saw him, she was like, Will, running up to him and shit. He gave her a hug and shit. And child, the dude smelled so good. His cologne, his hair was like perfect. His grooming, everything was perfect. His clothing, he went inside his trailer and put on the Dallas Cowboy jersey that they gave him because I think the mayor was there. And TD Jake's ass came there, and did a little prayer with him and shit. I seen him, you know, but he was really, really nice and down to earth. I'm talking about Will Smith, that is, and stuff. And out here, Pat Precious, I met okay, I went to the star thing, where they do the star signing thing at, they did Ushers. Okay, back in 2000 and okay, so I got that wrong. It was 2008 when I met him. Okay, it was 2013 when I moved here, where I saw, I think we could have met. Listen, when we went to the star signing, okay, all the stars was there. Usher, there was no ushers. Okay, the star thing. Usher walked past, and one of his people asked my son, did he want to go meet Usher? Okay, And my son was like, no. Okay, that's crazy because he was little. I wanted to meet him, but they didn't ask me. So when he walked by, I just waved to him. And in person, he looks exactly the same. It's just that he's lighter skin tone. He's more like a lighter caramel complexion and stuff. And he's nice looking in person. I also saw Puff Daddy there. Puff Daddy in person looks exactly the same too. It's just that he's really darker, dark skin. And then I didn't meet him, but I saw Kenny G, who looks the same with that red curly hair. Okay, I seen Babyface, who talks. So I was like, damn, dude, can you stop talking? Okay, he looks the same, just a little older. I saw not Kim Kardashian, but the other one. Chloe was there. She was cute in person. I don't know if the mom was there. I can't remember. I saw that other girl. I can't remember her name. Who used to be on like MTV or something. I saw her there. Not Free. It was the other one, the light skinned chick. She was there. Let me think who else. I can't remember who else was there because the only person I went there to see is Usher, honey. I'm gonna be perfectly honest and stuff. That's it. You know. And then in Atlanta, I saw what's that Atlanta? Yeah, I saw what's that little guy's name? Webster. Now this is stupid what I did when I saw him. Okay, so I saw him. I was going to the grocery store, but I was going to the bank inside of the grocery store. And I was walking. Here I go see this dude, this little bitty dude walking past me. I'm like, Webster, is that you? No, I didn't say that. I said, are you the guy from that show, Webster? He said, yeah, that's me. I said, oh, wow, I can't believe it. I said, man, I used to watch your show all the time. I didn't ask for no autograph. I never do and stuff. So he went into the bank and, did what he had to do. People were walking up to him, asking for his autograph. I didn't ask him for shit. Okay. And then I also saw, okay, I think this was in Atlanta as well. What is his name? Holyfield, Evander Holyfield. Okay, so we went to his restaurant, right? I don't know if he still has it, but he used to have a restaurant there. So we sitting there eating, me and David and the kids. Next thing I know, I see him walk through the door. He sat right across from us. I didn't get up bothering him. David didn't either because we don't believe in that. But everybody else was walking over there asking him for his autograph. We was like, let him eat. But yep, he was sitting right over there. And then when me and David was dating, we was at a restaurant again. And guess who walked through the door? The dude from 112. Now, when he came in, I knew who he was, but I still didn't ask for no autograph because, they was getting ready to eat just like we were. They sat right next to us, across from us. So the girl he was out with, she started talking to David and stuff. And then, of course, people started coming up to him, asking him for an autograph. You seen a lot of stars too? I don't either. I don't ask for anything because I'm going to be perfectly honest. I feel like I'm just as important as they are. So why do I need to be asking for your autograph? You should be asking for mine. Okay? For real, for real. Because the only thing they got different is fame and more money. Okay, but you're not no better than me. So I don't ask for autographs. You know what I'm saying? Please. I saw a famous YouTuber a couple of weeks ago, Pretty and Flawed. I was at Walmart. I walked past her. I was like, Pretty and Flawed. I was like, girl. I said, ooh, I know who you are. That's what I said. I said, Pretty and Flawed. Girl, I knew we lived in the same area, but damn, I can't believe I'm meeting you. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a pretty big YouTuber, right? And I haven't went back to her page and watched her though since I seen her. And so I met her. I didn't ask for her autograph either and stuff because I can tell she was trying to be like on the down low. You know what I'm saying? And everything. But she is a nice looking chick, and she looks just like she looks on her channel and stuff, but better in person. You know. And I also met this other YouTuber when I went to this YouTube event out at YouTube theater out in some part of Cali. I can't remember where it's at. And her name is Shelly Minions. She's a pretty decent sized YouTuber too. So I met her out there and I knew who she was too. And I was like, Shelly, girl, I used to watch you all the time doing CV19 because she used to tell us about um, money and things like that. And they used to give those little checks they used to give you if you self-employed, the pandemic, unemployment. She used to tell us about all that and things like that. So I used to watch her all the time. So I met a lot of people. Oh, really? That's good, girl. Dang, a producer. That's good. Yeah, I don't either. I'm not doing that because again, I feel like I'm just as important. So I don't need your autograph. Give me a couple $100 bills, I'll be happier. You know what I'm saying? But they're not gonna do that. So that's. You met Will Smith too? I never met his wife. I just met him because she wasn't there with him and stuff. But I was like, damn, Will is fine. I should have met him, honey. Because I'm telling you, if he would have met me, all this shit that's been happening to him, it wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? I would have been down to earth and everything else. And I think we would have made a pretty good looking couple together and stuff. He's tall as ever, though. I ain't gonna lie. He is tall as ever, you know? But I went to see Lucky Day out here back in 2019, right before all the stuff started happening with CV-19. And once again, I could have sat right there in front of him, and my scary ass chose to be up on like the balcony. Okay, as much as I love Lucky Day, your little young self and stuff, he had a very good concert. This child, I was up on the balcony dancing and every damn thing, you know. And I was like, damn, I wouldn't talk to no younger dude, but damn, I would have to make an exception if this dude ever tried to talk to me. And that's on every damn thing. And this was back in 2019. I said that and stuff. But yeah, I had fun at that concert. I'll never forget it and stuff. But I want to go see Usher out in Las Vegas. So hopefully I'll get a chance to do that. And even though I used to love Beyonce, I just like her now. I still want to kind of see her, even though she be doing all this weird shit. I still want to see her perform live, and I may go see her. I may and stuff, but I'll see. Cause I used to love that girl, Beyonce, Beyonce, Beyonce. I mean, damn. Even when my daughter used to sing, hell, I used to have her doing Beyonce music for me. You know what I'm saying? Even her dance steps. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I used to be a trip. Back in 2003, I used to have my daughter doing all the damn steps. She did that shit like she was Beyonce. And then she ended up not wanting to be a singer and stuff. I usually let them make their own choices and stuff. So she ended up not wanting to be a singer. And then she also is a good comedian. I tried to get her to do that too, but she didn't want to do that either. So I was like, okay. But yeah, she used to do those steps all the way. But she sounds like Fantasia when she sings. Fantasia. What's her name? Fantasia. No, what is it? Fantasia. That's what she sounds like when she sings. Because I used to make her sing that song for me, the one that I did my YouTube short on and stuff. When I See You, that one right there. But yeah, her ass is full of shit. She too busy dealing with the men, her man now. Shit, back then she was too busy trying to date. So you know how that goes. Yeah. Yeah, I be going. That's the first concert that I have been to, Lucky Day, in so long. The last concert I went to, shit, was like Luther Vandross and Michael Jackson and people like that. Okay. But that was the first concert in a long time. Besides that concert that I went to in Taste of Soul, I think it was in Inglewood, where we ended up having to run because somebody had a GUN and it was a damn trip. And then they had what's his name? Bill, what's that dude's name? Johnny Gill was there, and Ralph Tresvant was there. Yeah, at that time, because this was back in 2021, I think, when we went to Taste of Soul and stuff, right during CV, right? And he was singing his song, I forgot the name of that song that he had out there. And Ralph Tresvant was there, and then they had some old school people there, you know what I'm saying? But I was more into like the Johnny Gill type people and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Um, and I forgot who else was there, but it was pretty nice until they had to mess it up with the GUN, and then we had to run, and things like that. It was a hot ass mess, and I made it. I said then I'm never going to another event like that ever again because it was a hot ass mess. But I still had fun until they did the little GUN thing and stuff. And men know they be cowards. They run quicker than the women, and I didn't even run. And you know what? I have always taught my children: if something go down, to just go ahead and take off and run and leave me. Y'all, that's exactly what they did. I didn't even see them. They was running so fast. My ass stayed calm, cool, and collective though, and I still got out of the way and stuff because people were getting knocked down. Some people got cut. The men were jumping over women, knocking them down. They were running. When people get scared, y'all, I don't give a damn who they are. They will leave your ass. That's why you better know what to do. Okay? My kids definitely left me. All right. But they did exactly what I told them to do. I told them to run, 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 run. Because y'all asses are still very young. You need to really enjoy the rest of your life. I done lived almost half of my life. So therefore, you know what? It is what it is. And they were gone too. They were gone. All right. But we did have fun before all of that shit transpired and stuff. But yeah. Let me see if I can find that picture though. So I can show y'all real quick. Again, this is like the I showed this picture once before. I really did. But out here in Cali though, out of all the places I live, like I've told you guys before, this is the best place I ever lived at. Because Atlanta was cool, but it was not the baby New York that they were telling me it was. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And when I moved there, um, shit, it was as country as hell. You know what I'm saying? I did not know what people were talking about. I was wondering why they didn't have any lights. You know, I had to get used to it. You know, but I can say one thing: they keep that city. At least they did. They used to keep it really clean, so that was a good thing. And then when I moved to Keller, Texas, when I first moved to Texas, I did not like it because when we first moved there, David, the area, he didn't know shit about Texas. He tried to pretend like he did, but he really did. In the area he took me to, it was a damn hood. And I was like, I know good and damn well we didn't come out here to move to no damn hood. And we was looking for a hotel. And I was like, I'm not staying there. And so we ended up, I don't even know where we was at. Till this day, I still don't know the area we was in. So I don't know how we found out. Okay, so I saw North Richland Hills some kind of way. I think I was looking at something and I saw a hotel. And so I said, North Richland Hills seemed like it's an okay area. And then we went out there and looked at it. And I said, okay, it's a decent area. And so we stayed in a hotel out there until we got our place. And then when we got ready to look for the house, I told him I wanted to be in a better area. And so that's when we found Keller. And that's the area we moved to. Because I don't believe in moving somewhere right and you moving backwards. You moving to the hood and shit or to the ghetto. I believe in moving upward. And if you can't move upward, you can just stay where you're at. Especially if you was living in a nice area where you was at. Why do people move from a nice area just to move to another state and go to the damn hood? I don't understand that. Why even move? Just stay where you're at. Yeah, they be like for example, when I first moved there, they were saying screet, and I'm like, what the hell is a screet? What is a screet? It's street. What is a screet? You talking about SKREET? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then some other words they would say, I just didn't know what they were talking about. But eventually I caught on, you know what I'm saying? I caught on. And everybody knew I wasn't from there. They knew that I was from like up there in Cleveland area because you know they used to always laugh at how fast I talk, and then I talk fast so fast sometimes that I would not, you know, say my words all the time all the way through, or either I didn't say them right, so they would laugh about that and stuff, you know. But that's just because I talk so damn fast and stuff. But it was cool though after I got used to it and everything, and it was a little slower. Um, as far as the price when I moved there, the price was okay when I moved to Atlanta. You know, it got a little bit more expensive as the years went by because I left Atlanta in 2008, and that's when we moved to Texas, right, and stuff. So when we got to Texas, we realized at that time that Texas was cheaper than Atlanta, you know, and it was easier to do things in Texas than it was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But Texas, I like the Texas DFW because it kind of reminded me of here because their streets are wide there, and then the homes are built similar to these out here. Okay, so I liked that, and I used to always pretend like I was in Los Angeles when I lived out there, you know. And Keller was a very nice. It is still is a very nice area, and then South Lake is nice too, and then Colleyville is nice, and then Grapevine is okay too. So those are the areas where I basically was at all the time. Yeah, that homeowners price, the little dues they charge you out here, at some places, complexes and stuff, subdivisions, I mean, yeah, it's a lot. But they have that in Atlanta too, and they have it in Texas as well. It just depends on where you move at. Because like in the subdivision, Woodland Springs subdivision I used to stay in Keller, which they done expanded that a lot. They had the homeowners fees too there, and they were a lot, you know. And you had to abide by their rules. I didn't know they can put you out too. They can make you get out your house. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. If you violate shit and things like that, yeah, they can. They got a lot of pull. Just like out here, I didn't know that the police can put you out of this damn city and don't rent to you or let you buy a house if you out here doing weird shit. I didn't know they could do that. I have never in my life heard of that before until the situation happened out here and they told me and the lady that they're not going to have that shit out here. And basically, they can stop us from living out here. So I didn't know they did that. And they did put her ass away from out here. I'm going to be perfectly honest. They made her leave. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know these people had that much pull. But I guess they can, you know. But out of everywhere I lived, I like it out here better. I never really came into no type of racism except one time, and he was a coward. Okay, and it's for me, it's easier to get things out here than it was in Texas and Atlanta. Atlanta was a little bit more difficult to do certain things. Texas was a little bit more lenient, but out here, I was blessed from the first day I got out here. Okay, the first day. That's on everything. It's just easier to get a place. It's easier to do everything. Even when I went to get my car, my brand new car, when I got this car 2 years ago, this month, um, on I think I got that car on around this time, okay, and it wasn't on um being there for 2 and 3 days and shit like I did in Atlanta and Texas and shit, acting like you got the car. You take the car home and you got to bring it back because they tell you it didn't get approved. Or you just can't leave out the place. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that. You know, it was easier to get a car here. I went right to the actual dealership, Nissan, got the brand new car, could have got any one that I wanted. It was just so much more simpler, you know. The only thing that I don't like about out here is like she just said, Precious just said, the damn housing stuff is just too much. You know what I'm saying? They got everything else out here is just basic to me, but the housing stuff is what is a trip, and then the rent, you know. But like the food and stuff, I mean, the food is high everywhere, for real, for real. That little 10 cents they charge for bags, I don't give a shit about that because it's only 10 cents. When I left Texas, I was out in Denton. They had started charging for bags. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they still do now, but they started charging for bags and stuff. So I don't know what they do now, but I still like it out here. The people out here to me, I don't know so much about now, but when I first moved out here, the people out here was nicer. You know what I'm saying? They was just nicer. Even when I was driving and stuff, they didn't blow that much. They was like, letting me out. They, just was nicer. Everything. And it's just more stuff out here to do. You got all of the beaches. You got different type of beaches. If you want to go to the hood beach, you can. If you want to go to a more upper scale beach, you can. Like a Laguna Hills beach is absolutely beautiful. Okay, and when I say it's beautiful, I mean it's beautiful. Um, and they got a lot of beautiful areas. You know what I'm saying? They really do. And even when we first got here, I always go to the best areas. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, y'all. Okay, and when I first came here, we went out to Beverly Hills, and nobody was acting all brand new. They wasn't saying like looking like Ian don't be out here or anything. I mean, we actually just blended in with everybody else. As a matter of fact, I was out in Beverly Hills last year, and I was driving through the neighborhood looking at some houses, and I seen this. I guess he was famous because he had on his Gucci every damn thing. Okay, and he was walking through the neighborhood with his dog, and I actually stopped and talked to him. And my daughter was like, "Why come you didn't give him your number?" I was like, "I'm not giving that dude my phone number. What's wrong with you, girl?" Did he ask for my number? If he didn't ask for my number, why would I be giving him my number? That's what's wrong with women. If a man is not asking you for your number, don't give it to him. Okay, let him chase you. And if he's not chasing, that means he's not trying to talk to you on that level. The dude probably was married anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be talking to him because he looked like he was somebody important. Girl, you looking sexy in this picture, girl. I wish I could post this. Y'all, let me show y'all this picture. I guess I could show y'all this video because I ain't doing nothing but dancing. I'm finna show y'all this picture. I'm so crazy, it's ridiculous. Wait. Y'all, my ass is so damn silly. Wait. Shades too be acting silly as shit. Wait. Let me see if this is the one I want to show y'all. Hold on. Oh, no, not this one because I was acting really silly on this. Let me make sure I ain't doing no crazy shit on here. My ass is crazy as hell, y'all. Shades too. Y'all, I was dancing for somebody, acting stupid. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but hey. I wish I could have did it a longer video, the whole video, but like when I got it like this, you can see. Let me see. Okay, you can see now. Let's see. Something wrong with me, y'all. I told you I'd be acting silly as shit. Yep. Oh my God. It's amazing when I be going back and looking at these damn videos and shit, how silly I be acting and shit at times. But yeah, I wasn't gonna be giving that dude my damn number, but he tripped me out with all that damn Gucci. I don't know if he had on Gucci or what, but I just know everything he had on was designer, okay? And I wasn't about to give him my number or anything else. I just talked to him and talked to him back, and that's it. And then I left. And he thought we lived in the neighborhood too. I love it when they think you live in the neighborhood. So that means you like blending in with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And then one time I was on Rodeo Drive last year. I think that was last year or the year before. And child, this dude, this little young dude walking down the street with nothing but Gucci on. I mean, every damn thing he had on was Gucci. I'm not gonna lie. I walked right up to him. I was like, yeah, I'll be asking people the most stupidest ass questions in it, but they answer them. And I was like, what did I say to this dude? I said, I see you got all your Gucci on, huh? And you got, I mean, every damn thing you got on is straight up Gucci, huh? He said, yeah. I was like, how much all that cost? Y'all, this dude told me his shit came to $200 some $1,000. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. And I was like, wow, but I like it though. I like the shoes, I like the outfit, I like your bag, all of it. Your sunglasses. I was like, dude, you got it going on. And that's what I told him. And then like even I hear last year, I was like at the parking lot, and this dude was out at the parking lot getting out his little sports car, right? And child, his damn necklace was so damn bling bling. It was so damn expensive. From the distance I was, I knew it was expensive. I called him over to my car. And he came too. All right. And I was like, dude, I like your necklace. I was like, this is very, very nice. And he was like, I said, is it real? He said, yeah, it's real. I said, how many carats is it? And he told me and stuff. And then he told me how much it costs as well. And I was like, dude. And then he showed me his, you know how men are. Then he had to show off his little bracelet. And then he had his dog. He also had a collar like that for his dog. I was like, damn, dude, you got it going on. I told him the same thing. And then I met this black dude at the hotel that I was going to. And he started talking to me. And I'm trying to think what it was. Okay, he had on a very, very nice watch. I always see nice jewelry, right? And I don't know if it was the watch or if he had on a necklace. Actually, he had on a necklace too, and he had the watch. So anyway, I was like, I love your necklace. It's so damn gorgeous. And he was like, yeah, he bought this. It was 85,000. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. I said, I'm sitting up here thinking my damn chain is something. And I was like, this chain I got on ain't shit. Okay, I'm up here thinking I'm doing something because this chain is like $2,000. And he started laughing because I was making jokes, about my jewelry. And so he let me actually try on his necklace and stuff. I was like, damn, I wonder if I was looking all rough and shit if he would have let me do that, or. And then he showed me his watch and his ring and things like that. And I sat right up there outside looking at that shit and stuff. So I'll be doing weird shit like that. Yeah, I'll be doing shit. And they just be showing me they shit. You know what I'm saying? They really do. So you say, if you sell my place, I can pay cash for a house cash. But I have mortgage for 20 years, working long hours, only see my bed. It's getting going from doing 2 jobs. You got to do now 3 jobs. Yeah, 3 jobs, especially if you don't make enough money and stuff, because things are so expensive. But even you know what, even when you live in Atlanta though, if you want to live in a nice area, you're still gonna pay it a lot. You're not gonna pay like you're paying out here, but you're gonna be paying a lot, even in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be like in a hood where you may have to worry about people breaking into your house. You know what I'm saying? Or messing with your kids or weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was single, I have always lived like in the suburbs, except that one time, because I always did believe if you try to afford the best place, and get your kids going to the best schools, it's just overall better. And so I have always done that and stuff. But it's very expensive out here, though. You got that right. Especially if you live like closer to LA and places like that. And thank you for that compliment. Yeah, the gas. But you know what? One thing I like about out here is that unlike in Texas and Atlanta, out here they don't make you. I don't know how to explain this. They don't make you stay with one. Like in Texas, like when I lived in Keller, you only had the one electric company, right? And if your ass needed to have a payment arrangement or anything, they used to be tripping out. Don't want to give you one, or they only give you a couple of days. Out here, it's not like that. You get arrangement after arrangement after arrangement. You can switch your service to somebody else. They be doing all types of shit, have all types of programs. It's very hard to get your utilities off here. If you get them off, I don't know how it happened. I just don't. To me, I'm going to say this again. I still say that California, at least this area where I live in, this area is a helping place. It's a helping city, you know. Even when I stayed out in Stevenson Ranch, Santa Clarita, it was the same way. When I first walked out to Santa Clarita, Stevenson Ranch, people were nice. Some people didn't act like they like kids though, but they were pretty much nice, even though that's a real upscale area. And people were like helping me and shit, giving me things, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Very nice. And then some black people don't think white dudes blow their horn at you when they pass by you in the car. They do the same. Some of them do the same thing that black dudes do. Okay, not as much as black dudes do it, but they still be doing things and stuff. But that area was pretty nice and stuff out there. And the only reason why we moved from there is that the houses over here, you get a bigger house for the price than over there in Stevenson Ranch. But it's a nice area too out there and stuff. I did meet this one racist lady out there though, because when I went to Walmart, she wasn't racist against me. She was racist against Latino people, and the comments she was making, man, she tripped me out. I know one thing, I wasn't gonna say anything, like support that foolishness she was talking about. I just listened. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like saying they need to go back to where they came from. They coming over here taking all the jobs and can't speak English, all types of shit she was saying. And I just sat there and listened. That was it. I wasn't gonna comment on that foolishness. She must have forgot this was a Spanish place, period, before they came. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. She tripped me out though. So but I love it out here. It's very nice. You know, this is the picture I'm going to use right here. It's very nice out here. It really is. In certain areas, not all areas, okay? In certain areas. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, even when I went down to Skid Row, now that was a damn trip house. That was a trip. That really was. But the first time I went there, like I told y'all before, it was by mistake. But the second and third time I went there, I did that on purpose. Yep, I did it on purpose. So let's go ahead and cover trolling on YouTube real quick. And then we're going to get ready to get out of here because it's already 12:34. I got about 20 some more minutes that I can be on here. Then I got to get off here so I can go take my shower and then get ready to go to bed. Because y'all know I go to bed by 2 o'clock. I go to sleep by 3, but I get into bed by 2. Yeah. I'm not gonna say what I was going to say because it's one thing that I didn't care about here, but it's okay now because I'm used to it. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Shit. Same thing for Texas. I mean, but I got used to that too. So yeah. Oh, thank you. But I did that video for this dude because he was like, do this little silly dance for me, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. And just as a joke, I did it for him. We was laughing about it and shit. Yeah, I'm not racist either. I got white people in my family and stuff, and also Latino people. You know, I try not to be racist or anything. I think it's bad people in all colors. You know, just like I think it's good people in all colors. Um, you know, my son used to date a white chick. And we was cool. You know what I'm saying? God, I even dated a white dude when I lived in ATL for a short time, but I stopped dating him because I was too worried about what other people were gonna say and stuff. He was fine too, tall. He was in the military. Let me think. That's Dobbins Air Force Base. I think he was in the Air Force. I'm not sure because I think other branches of military could stay there at those little hotel type things there, or on that base. You know what I'm saying? So him and I dated for a few months, and then I just broke it off with him without telling him. I just disappeared and then call him back. And he was calling me and I just didn't even answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? But he was real nice looking. I should have stayed with him because I mean, he probably was a good dude. I mean, for me, I just didn't, realize it back then. Because I was looking too much at I was too worried about what people would think. You know what I'm saying? More than anything. But he probably would have been good, you know. Sometimes we mess up our own stuff by getting rid of the wrong people. Some of the other people that I met, I should have never been talking to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's on everything. I also had a date with this other white dude, and I did it through like a dating site, and I actually thought he was black, right? Because I didn't see him. I just heard his voice, and we had met. We were supposed to meet at this place out in Sandy Springs, Georgia, and I forgot the name of the restaurant. But anyway, I don't know what made me real. Okay, I think I was talking to him on the phone, and I was like, because he was telling me he had hazel eyes and all this other stuff, and I don't know what happened. I know I said something, and he said, "What makes you think I'm black?" And I said, "Because you sound like you black." He said, "No, I'm not black. I am white." And so he says, "Is there a problem with that?" I said, "No." He said, "Okay, so can we still meet?" And I said, "Yeah." And guess who didn't show up? I didn't. I stood him up and stuff. And then he called me and said that was very, I forgot what he said, but he wasn't pleased. Let's put it like that. And he never talked to me again, point blank. But I probably messed that up too, so it is what it is. But he was nice looking, from the pictures she showed me and stuff like that. Out there, I found out he was white. I think I was kind of intimidated because he had a really, really good career and everything else, and at that time, I hadn't got into teaching or anything, but I was, trying to get into it and stuff and everything. That was like when I first moved to Atlanta. Yeah, that's the only 2 times. I mean, I went out with this other white dude too, but it was on like a friendly date. We just went out to a Japanese restaurant and we had so much fun. He was the perfect gentleman as well. And we went to this Japanese restaurant somewhere in Atlanta. I forgot where it was at. And he started speaking Japanese with the waiter or whatever the case is, the cook, and they was laughing because they was talking about me tasting that sushi. We went to a sushi restaurant, right? They was making jokes because he knew that he was going to have me taste this sushi, this hot ass stuff, like some type of swordfish or some shit. And I taste that shit. That shit was so hot, y'all, and they was cracking up laughing. But he was the perfect gentleman. He didn't try to do anything. But that's a good thing. Y'all, I had to go wash my hands real quick. So yeah. But the only white guy I really dated is that one that was in the military, like I just said. The one who was in the Air Force. I think he was in the Air Force. He was good looking too, tall. worked out. I still remember what he looks like. Yeah, I don't know if he was younger than me because he probably was. Um, I was young too, but he probably was younger than me a couple of years. He may have been older though, but if he was, it couldn't have been no more than 2 years or something like that. Couldn't be like 7 years or anything like that. Let's see what you said right here. Yeah, likewise, Precious. You say you're a mixed Native American, Indian, Caucasian too. Look more right though. My brother looks okay. Well, that's nice. My aunt been married to black man. He was good. Uncle, he passed. Like, oh, my condolences. Oh, Dwayne. Okay, 25 years. That's a long time. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and go over that trolling things real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right. So anyway, oh God, I was gonna go into the trolling incident that happened to me earlier, but I don't want to because I don't want to have to bash this dude, that I was actually talking to. But the thing about it is that in case this weirdo is listening, the troll, who I believe I know who it was. Okay, point blank. All right. So in case he's listening in the bushes, let me tell you something, dude. I don't know why you do this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I just really don't understand that. It's like if you want to talk to me, how about you just call? Don't come. Listen, don't get on the page. Listen, if I'm on a channel, you don't have to come and pose up underneath another name and then come there trying to start up something. And then you know how I am. Okay. So don't come to these pages trying to troll like you trying to provoke me into saying things. Okay? Don't do that. I'm trying to figure out why do you have so much time to troll? I mean, like when people start getting of certain ages, that trolling shit need to cease. Okay? It shouldn't even be happening. And damn, it was like every bit of one something. It was actually 11 something my time. Okay, so that's 11, 12, 1, 2, 11, 12, 1, 2, 2 something on the East Coast. And with you being on the East Coast, why weren't you doing your job? Okay, versus being on here trolling me. How do you guys take so much time out of your lives anyway to be trolling people all damn day and night? You can't tell me a person is sane when they do this, especially a man. You can't tell me you are sane because it's very strange. I can see people playing around with the trolling a little bit because it's kind of funny, but to continuously do it and then to do it to someone, I'm trying not to divulge too much information, but just, I know who the fuck you are. Just put it like that. You know that. All right. So the thing is like this. Listen, stop trolling me, okay, before you get your feelings hurt for real. I was nice today. Okay, I was nice. That's nice, Sharon. Okay. I can go really, really really, really rough. You know that. So don't do that. It's not cool. It's not a good look. You're too damn old. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good look. Find something else to do with your life. I know when you trolled me, you probably got pissed because I was up on that panel and then with the conversation and the topic, because the way you came in, it shows what you are thinking about. And then you said something key in there that I actually thought about it later. Let me think what it was. Damn, I forgot what it was. Oh, you said she up here. What did you say? Damn, you said so much I can't even remember. You said that I was scared to get a divorce. Now let me tell you something. You got yourself caught when you said that because oh, thank you, Precious. And hopefully you subscribe to the channel. All right, thank you so much, hon. You have a good night because I'm getting ready to get off of here in another 15 minutes myself. Yeah, I don't usually get trolled though. I know who this troll is though. It's one Pacific or two specific. They work together. But anyway, like I said, You said a key word, a key statement. You said that I was scared to get a divorce. The only person who would be concerned about me getting a divorce is only one person. Nobody else cares if I get a divorce or not. They don't care. It's only one person who cares about that. And let me let you know something. Hold on for 1 second. I'm not scared to get a divorce. Okay, my guy? I'll do that when I feel like it, when I want to, not when you want me to get it. All right? I'm not scared to get a divorce. I'm not scared of any human. Okay? I'm scared to be on a plane, but I still get on a plane. Okay? That shows you how much spunk I got. Okay? I'm not scared to get a divorce. I know it was easy for you to get one, but it's not easy for me to get one. I've been with David for 20 some years. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy just to say, forget, just let everything go. So you knew from the get go that I was legally separated. You had your choice. Okay? So don't be talking about coming up here, hiding behind a fake name, thinking I don't know who you are. And if you're the other person, he still put you up to do this. Okay? He put you up to do this because nobody else on YouTube is concerned about Shay's Tube. Nobody. And that's on everything because they're just not. Okay? Especially to say you were scared to get a divorce. Who says this? I'm definitely gonna check you. I'm gonna screenshot this so I can remember. You really messed up when you said that thing. And I wished I would have caught it when I was on that panel so I could have let everybody know at that time that I definitely know that you are either him or the other one. And y'all are working together. But I'm asking you to stop playing with me before you get in trouble. And that's on everything. Because you're too damn old. You're too old. When you get a certain age, take care of Precious and have a good night and get you some sleep, okay? And I'll see you the next time you come on. I won't be back on until Monday because I usually take the weekend off unless something, crucial happens and I need to tell you guys. So other than that, I'll see you next week sometime. And thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube. But anyway, it's just not a good look, especially when people get a certain age. That trolling shit need to cease when you start getting past 30. And for some people, they say 20 something. Who in the hell have time to troll all day on day and night? And you could almost figure out who's trolling you by certain keywords they use and how they do certain things. I'm figuring that today you had your notifications on, right? You saw the person's notification come up, right? Then you went over there and you saw me on the panel. Then when you saw me on that panel, that's when you decided to come over as that person and start trolling. That's what you did. Or either you sent that other thing over there to do it for you. And you thought because you was on your live that nobody thinks that you can't do this at the same time while you are on your live. I don't know who you think you are messing with. Okay, I already know you can do these things. Anybody can do that. Or you can send your clown over there to do it. And then if you're doing that, I'm asking myself, is there something strange going on between y'all two? Are y'all doing something strange for that change? I just had to put that in there, you know what I'm saying? Because it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Find something else to do. Find somebody else to troll. Because I'm not into all that playing and stuff and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Today, it was good for me to get off some things out of my mind and to go off on your ass in the professional manner that I did it. However, I'm not going to do this all the time. I'm just going to tell you 2 or 3 words and I'm done with it. Now, if you want to come on my panel and talk with your actual voice, which I know you're a coward, you're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Then you can come up here and ask me anything you want to. Otherwise, stop wasting your time because I don't know what you're trying to accomplish by trolling because all you do is lie. You don't tell the truth about anything. You're very, very conniving. All right? Can't believe shit that come out of your mouth. So just stop trolling, because nobody believes anything you say. All right? Nobody. You didn't know what you was talking about today. Certainly not about the child support. You definitely didn't know what you're talking about in there. Ask yourself, if he wasn't doing the child support still in the alimony, how do you think I am affording to live out here? I damn sure ain't affording it off of no Uber Eats. So that was stupid to even say that stupid shit earlier today. Okay, that was very stupid. If you're gonna troll, say real shit. Okay, and gold digger. Let me clarify this again, just in case you didn't hear the first time. In order to be a gold digger, you definitely need to have that gold. Okay, that's the only way you can be one. And if you are lacking in the gold department, I can't be digging any damn thing. And a gold diggers don't help people. A gold digger don't help the person they're talking to when they call them up and need help. So get your shit straight when you say stuff, all right? And then you said just a lot of foolish shit, just a lot of foolishness, all right? And I just don't understand what the purpose was. But the thing is, though, you need to grow up or either get some mental help, because to be sitting up in the middle of the day trolling shades to is ridiculous, all right? So cut that shit out and grow up and let things be as it is. All right. And that's just on everything. Oh my God. I don't know why people troll. Let me look up why do people troll real quick before we get out of here. We got about um I've been on here 2 hours though, but we got about I'm trying to wait till 1 o'clock on the dot. And then we're gonna get up out of here. Let's see. Let's see why do people troll, because I may need to do a whole live on why do people troll. Because something is wrong with y'all. Especially people, see, just trolling a little bit, just having fun is one thing, but trolling continuously all damn day is weird, especially for old ass people. You know what I'm saying? Yes, like they said, people troll because they want revenge, for attention seeking, because they're bored, and for personal amusement. And the thing about it is, if you need to use trolling to get your rocks off or to get happy or to entertain yourself, something is wrong with you. It really is. Because there are so many things you can be doing to make you entertained versus trolling someone on YouTube. You can go out here and get yourself a woman and entertain her, and she can entertain you. All right? Revenge, yeah, you could do it for revenge, but I don't know why you would be doing that, because I didn't do anything to you. Okay. I say for attention seeking, maybe you're trying to gain my attention. Who knows? I don't know. But trolling is not going to get it. Not like the way you think. All right. And boredom. I'm pretty sure you'd be bored, because what else do you do all damn day? I mean, for real, for real. You don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Just be on YouTube making 50,000 videos a day. And if it's the other clown, what does he do besides hum, 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 hell, hell, hell. You know what I'm talking about, okay? That's all he does, or some other weird, perverted shit. You know what I'm saying? Just something strange for that change. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say. So I mean, I don't understand it still. I just don't realize. I don't understand why you guys do this trolling when you do it consistently. You know what I'm saying? I actually think something is wrong with some of y'all. So here we go. So the psychology of people who troll. Um, this says limited to a vocal and sociopathic minority. Usually with people with dark, I don't even know what this is, dark personality traits, including psychopathy, like the male, um, how some males be so into controlling you and things like that, those type. Oh, here's another one. Sadism, okay? And this other one, Damn, I forgot how you say it because I'm getting tired. Narcissism. Okay. So you may need to talk to somebody about this because I said it wasn't normal. All right. When you do it all the time, it's not normal. Something is wrong with people who troll consistently. Okay. Oh my God, that's crazy. Let's see. Now I'm trying not to block you completely. Because I'm gonna tell you something, guys. When you want to get rid of people on YouTube, it's a way you can do it. Okay. First thing first, you can block them completely. And then they won't see nothing of yours unless they go and make them a fake profile. That's the only way. And eventually they're gonna get tired of making these fake profiles. And then they're gonna eventually leave you alone. You know, you cannot respond back to them too, because people hate when you stop responding to them, obviously. Um, and they say don't post it online. Don't pay them like no intention online in a post. Don't post them shit because they get off on that. They may even be in there doing that M stuff to that. You know what I'm saying? The MAST, you know what I'm talking about. They may be doing that too, you know what I'm saying, if they're a freakazoid. And you can definitely report them even though YouTube don't really be doing shit about it. You know what I'm saying? And they do think a lot of trolls, a lot of them are narcissists, but some aren't. Some are just plainly silly as hell, just like to act stupid. But for the most part, this troll right here is narcissistic, and something is wrong with both of them. Okay, because I know who they are. All right, and that's on everything. So a trolls, okay. So let's see. So now they talking about real trolls in this little article that I'm reading, but I'm telling you the stuff about people who troll online, okay? So y'all cut that shit out because it's not cute. If you want to do it, you can do it to other people, but just don't, trolly troll. You know who you are. Just stop because it's not gonna make me like you any more, okay, or want to deal with you anymore because you're weird. Who does this shit? You're too damn old, like I said before, and actually, it's getting old. You know what I'm saying? Go troll other people because they may want to entertain that foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And if I get on any other panel and you come up there, we're just gonna ignore your stupid ass. After I say one thing to you, I may not even say anything to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're weird. You know, you're very strange. You don't have a life, and that's just on everything. All right. Now, other than that, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this live tonight. I enjoyed this entire conversation. Again, I want to thank Precious Miller for coming in, showing support, and talking this entire time. And I also want to thank Carl is here for coming by, sleeping but showing support. Thank you so much, Carl. Let me go find your name up here. I also want to thank Hank and TV for coming by, showing support. Y'all check him out, show him some love. Also, I want to say thank you to Mickery Gamer. This is a young little guy too, y'all. So if y'all go show him support, make sure y'all be nice, all right? Well, let's see who else. I didn't even see Red Squid X File. Thank you so much, hon, for coming by showing support. Y'all check him out too and show him some love and support as well, okay? He has a pretty interesting YouTube channel. All right. Let's see who else. Nightbot for doing his job. And let me make sure I got everybody because I don't want to miss somebody. Sometimes I miss people. Because like I did miss him. Okay, I think that's it. I think I got everybody. I think I did. All right, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. I want to thank everybody in the bushes. Thanks to everybody who watches us in the replay. Let me take Nightbot off of here real quick. Where is that? Which one did I put up there? Hold on, y'all. Nightbot. Where is it? Okay, this is this one. All right, yeah. So I want to thank everybody in the bushes. Also, thanks to everybody who watches us in the replay. Y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. I know I asked you before, but I have to do it many different times. Also, subscribe to the channel, if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. All right? And let me change this banner and get this off of here. Put that up. And if you want to show support to this channel, you can do that. Do that by doing a Cash App to $Shades Tube. I always forget to even talk about this. Every night I forget. But if you want to show support, you can do that by doing a Cash App to $Shades Tube. All right. I'll be back, y'all, you guys, on Monday, unless something major happened over the weekend. And I am going to talk about the Illuminati. I already got all the information. Also going to have a special guest that I'm going to do an interview with him. He was asked to join the Illuminati. Okay, so I don't know how true that is. That's why I'm using the word allegedly. I don't know if he um let me make sure I'm using the right word when I say that. Anyway, let me look this up real quick. Either that interview, it's going to be within a couple weeks when I have him come on my show. We're going to do a split screen, and he may also sing a song or two because he also is in a rock. He had a rock band, and I guess he still does sing now. So he already told me his price. So I'm definitely going to try to get him because I need to ask him some questions. Yeah, I used the right one. Okay, allegedly. So allegedly, he was asked to join the Illuminati. And then he said his father was in the organization because I guess his father was a professional rock star. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to have him on my show and we're going to talk to him. And I want to find out how was he approached by the Illuminati? What was their requirements? Who gave him the ring? Do he worship Satan? Because he does have his number on his what's the name at 666. I'm gonna ask some of these questions, okay? And then I'm gonna let him do 2 songs and stuff like that. But I got to let him know my rules over here. He have to make sure he's properly dressed and things like that. And I got to pay him his little fee that he asked for and everything. But I'm gonna try to hopefully do that within the next couple of weeks. But next week, I'm going to do a live on the Illuminati, and I actually have the website in case you want to join the Illuminati. This is the actual one, and you can actually join it. Can you believe that? And then I got some alleged celebrities who they think are members of the Illuminati. And I'm going to tell you more information about the Illuminati Brotherhood. All right. And again, they do have a site, a whole entire website. I don't want to go to it too many times. And you can actually join it. They said this is an exclusive group made up of global leaders, business authorities, creative minds, artists, and other influential people around the world. So this is a legit site right here. And if y'all saw it, you'll know it is. I can show you real quick though before I leave. Show you the site. This is the actual site. Excuse me, y'all. There's one of the rings. Okay. There's another one. Can't see it good on here, but you see. But when I do it, I may put it up on a split screen to show it to you guys. I may do it that way. I know how to do it too. I just don't be having time to do it. So let's see what else they got here. See? And you can join it, see? So next week on Monday, we're going to go over this. I'm going to tell you some stuff about it and things like this. And go over this, just tell you some celebrities who they claim may be a part of it. Those rings, one of them is called the G Star ring. Okay, the other one is called the green ring. Then you got the Masonic necklace, the V necklace. Okay, so a lot of people are in this stuff, child. Look at these people. Her ass look like a witch. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, she does look like a witch. But yeah, hey, and they ask for your number and everything. And let's see. They are in the United States here, and they got a WhatsApp number. But that WhatsApp number is not here in America because I can tell the way it's made, the numbers, you know. So I don't know if this is the actual real one, you know, because they got a lot of scams, but it looks like it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for sure, 100% though, you know, but it looks like it is. But I am still going to give you this information and 9 questions about the Illuminati. I mean, the Illuminati you were too afraid to ask, and I'm going to tell you about some alleged celebrities who may be members. All right, and I'm definitely going to do my copyright disclaimer and everything else. All right, and whatever other information I find, maybe TikTok videos because I'm not going to use a YouTube video about the Illuminati. And that's the only video that I'm going to do regarding this damn secret group. Now, that site that I just showed you, I don't know if that's the actual real one, because I'm thinking the real one, I don't know if you can join it like that. I think it's a different type thing that you probably do. This is probably like another branch of it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, they're using a WhatsApp number that is not in this country, but it is worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we're going to go over that and talk about the Illuminati on Monday. All right. And that will be the only day that I will be talking about that topic. So, every day next week, hold on, y'all. I'm coughing. Hold on. Every day next week, um, I'm going to be talking about something tripped out. All right. And when I get my hours, then I'm going to go back to my regular schedule Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right. So, other than that, guys, I'm going to wish you guys a very beautiful weekend. All right. Do something positive, get some rest, do your exercises, your massages, try to eat healthy, you know, and try to incorporate more positive people in your life. All right. Other than that, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you in my next live. This is Shades Tube. Peace out, y'all. Ooh. Let me move this picture.